So welcome to December's end of year Zoom, and just want to say thank you for coming every month. I know you don't always come every month, but just being here and supporting us has been really lovely for us. Helps us keep going and keeping us fresh with new ideas that you give us. So we really appreciate you joining when you can do. No, it's not always easy. So I'm just going to share my screen and talk about, first of all, frankincense and how precious it is. There we go. Okay, all right. So you probably already know how great frankincense is from when you've had some training and you've been on oil camp and things like that. We're just going to have a bit more of a deep dive. But first of all, just wanted to share what's available in your shop for all of you. So it's 10% off clove. There's a new release of the guaiac wood, and the product of the month is balsam fir, which Lisa will be talking a little bit about how wonderful it is. It's one of my favorite oils, second to bergamot. It's the most perfumed of the woody oils for me. It's so precious, and you can't buy it. You can only get it free. So it's like a limited edition. So that is the balsam fir, and frankincense is free as well. So you could get balsam fir and then frankincense if your order reaches 200 PV. So it's worth some time asking around if anyone orders through you like Deep Blue or whatever to try and bump up your order so you can get that precious frankincense. It's worth, I think it's about £63 to buy, isn't it, for the big bottle with 250 drops. So yeah, it's worth pooling together a big order if you can. And also we've got some Himalayan fir available. Holiday Joy, there's Holiday Peace, which is like quite seasonal, but the Holiday Peace is if you like woody oils, that is the beautiful one. More people coming in. Welcome to everyone. There's two Julie Jones coming in. Welcome, Julie and Julie. Lovely. And then there's a Thai cuisine blend as well, and Rose Hydrosol Mist, which we're going to be talking about with Alison as well, how lovely that is. Lisa, are you okay to start with balsam fir for us?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited to be getting balsam fir, because I did actually get given some last year when my back was particularly painful, and it's because of the components within it. It's incredibly supportive of pain, and just it's so soothing, really good for muscles and bones, and it really worked to treat. But obviously it's not one we can buy, so once it was gone, and I'm so happy that it's back this month. I can't wait for my order to come. I can't remember the smell to be able to tell you accurately, so I don't want to say what it smells like in case my memory is not quite right, but it's a fir. So if you like tree oils, you're going to like balsam fir, and it's a pine, as you can see from the picture. So you can just imagine the smell from a pine tree and what that balsam fir is like. So it's from Canada, balsam fir. It's really refreshing, clean. As I said, if you like the trees and the woodies, you will absolutely love this oil. So you can diffuse it, and you can make some really lovely room sprays with this oil. You can use it in body butters because it is really good for cleansing and for soothing muscles and aches and pains. If you made it into a body butter, for example, or used it as part of a massage oil, it would be really lovely to use in that way. And one of my favorite ways of using oils, particularly if you are looking to soothe any pains, muscles or bones or anything, is in the bath with Epsom salts. So just a few drops on a scoop of Epsom salts and then add it to the bath. Really soothing but rejuvenating at the same time. Really lovely. And it's got quite a historical background to it. So I'm just literally going to read what it says on the screen here because I can't say it any better. So historically, it's Native Americans have used balsam fir for a variety of ritual and wellness purposes, but today it's often used for its brilliant aroma. It produces an enlivened, bright, fresh atmosphere and can transform any environment into a welcoming sanctuary. Diffuse balsam fir throughout your home to experience the aroma. Additionally, you can use it on the skin, dilute it with carrier oil like the fractionated coconut oil, massage into your skin and tissues for a soothing sensation. Not only is the experience calming and grounding, but you get to carry the supportive scent of balsam fir around you as well. So it's just a beautiful smell, and I find any of the tree oils blend beautifully with the citruses, so like the wild orange or tangerine or clementine if you got that in the sale. So it's a wonderful oil, and the fact that it's limited time, you know, it's not one we can purchase. So if you are doing your LRP this month and you get it for free, it is fantastic. And there's some little blends, thank you Rachel, just how to use it. It's really good for emotional support as well because it's a tree oil, so it's grounding, and trees give off like terpenes, which are natural antidepressants, so it's really good for mood and boosting your mood. Excuse me. And then there's some diffuser recipes there, and wild oranges in there with some of them. So yeah, if you are going to get it, you will enjoy it. It's a beautiful oil, definitely one that I can't wait to get my hands on. So I hope you all enjoy it if you get it. Back to you, Rachel.
Thank you, Lisa. So did you say you used it on your back? Was it for your sore back?
Yes, I have a skeletal condition, and I've got fused bones. So it's very, very sore all the time. The skin, the nerves, the bones and everything. And it was Sammy actually that gave it to me, and she said she used it when she broke her coccyx, and she didn't take any pain relief at all. She just used the balsam fir, and she said just dribble some down your butt crack because that's where the issue is. She's like, just dribble it so it goes in, and I'll tell you what, it's just, yeah, it was so soothing. Yeah, and I can't wait to get my hands on it because I love deep blue and I get through so much deep blue, but obviously deep blue has quite a powerful smell. So if I was going out like to the meeting, or you don't always want to smell of deep blue, so the balsam fir just has that really lovely aroma, and I could pop that on and yeah, and not go smelling like I've just come out of the gym. So
and you'll have a lovely butt crack.
And I have a lovely butt crack. A well-oiled one.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for that. I sorry. Yeah, in Lidl, all the Christmas trees were out, and often the Christmas trees are balsam fir, aren't they? So I just a bit fell off, and I just you know, when you just rub the needles with your hand, and you get the aroma, so you get an idea of what it smells like. So such a perfumed oil, it's wonderful. It's very unique, isn't it? So now I'm just going to share the screen again, and are you all right, Alison, to talk about the rose hydrosol? That's okay. Sorry, I'm not going to share my screen because I don't have a graphic. You just talk about.
Well, we're going from one lovely smell to another, aren't we? Because this is another limited time offer, and it's made with it's the Damascene rose flower. So there's this beautiful rose scent, and it's in a 100ml bottle. So if you happen to be going anywhere sunny in the next few weeks over Christmas, you can pop it into your hand luggage as well. What it's for, it's like really light, refreshing. So it's a mist, a facial mist. So the rose is very hydrating and it supports like a glowing complexion. So you can apply it to your face, your hair, your body. Just, it's a beautiful thing to have in your handbag, really, isn't it? And also because it's already diluted down, you're not worrying about that either, or a carrier oil or anything like that. Though it does say just to be careful because it could cause sensitivity, but you're less likely to get that. I thought it was as well quite interesting. It's the rose from Bulgaria. So I was like, oh, that's where my granddad was from. So I'm very curious about this now. But yeah, it's just a beautiful thing to have. And it just says to spray it sort of about 20-25 centimeters from your hair, your body as desired. So we'll all go smelling beautiful to the meetings if everybody has this. No need to keep it in the fridge or anything like that. It's room temperature. So it's just a lovely, lovely thing.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, so that's available, isn't it? Limited time. So if you want it, grab it. And it's just a little bit like you say, it's a bit lighter than the essential oil, isn't it? So you can just spritz it. It's already made, so quite a nice light scent. And also it says for toning the skin as well. So nice.
And the rose is very precious oil as well, isn't it? So this makes it more accessible because it's already in the spray.
That's it. Yeah, lovely. Thank you. So I'm just gonna
sorry, I found some info on what is a hydrosol today. I didn't know whether you wanted me to
yeah, please
say
do.
what a hydrosol is. So how is it different to an essential oil? So the definition of a hydrosol is a colloidal suspension in water. When plant matter is steam distilled, it produces two things: one, essential oils, which are oil soluble constituents, and two, hydrosols, which are water soluble constituents. So hydrosols are similar to floral waters, but they're made differently. Hydrosols are made from steam distilling fresh leaves, fruits, flowers, and other plant materials. Floral waters are made through a much easier method of soaking floral blossoms in water, which we've probably all done. We've probably all made rose waters by just soaking them in water. So do hydrosols smell the same as the essential oil? Hydrosols do contain the same aromatic molecules of essential oils, but in much lower concentrations. They also differ slightly in aroma compared to their partner essential oil. Oftentimes, the scent of a hydrosol is much softer and subtler than their partner essential oil. But because they are gentler, they're a great option to use instead of essential oils around children, pets, or during pregnancy. You can also use a hydrosol in place of water in recipes like room sprays, face toners, body sprays, cleansers, and hand creams. You can also add them to the bath, use them as pillow sprays or room spritzers. So just found that little bit of info. So
lovely.
Yeah, so it's not oily, is it? It's not going to be as greasy, you know, sort of like you say, if you can spray it on your pillow, you're not going to leave a greasy mess behind, are you?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And it won't be heavy on the skin or anything. So nice one.
Greasy.
So the rose hydrosol is the top prize for the quiz tonight. So if anyone wins it, you get it for free. If you've already bought it, you can have the different prize. You can choose a different one. So don't worry about that. So I'm just going to share the screen and talk about frankincense. And I can share these slides after if you want to get some more info. But basically, we know how great frankincense is. It's got, I'm just going to read from the book. It's known as the king of oils for good reason. It has over 100 chemical constituents, which means it's super versatile and powerful. Clinical research has shown that frankincense contains very high immune stimulating properties, and it promotes rapid tissue growth, as well as the ability to kill cells that are going AWOL, i.e. cancer cells, while strengthening the healthy cells. Throughout the ages, frankincense has been used in religious offerings. We know it's been used in the holy anointing oil for anointing the kings in the Bible. And the men gave it when they traveled to see young Jesus with them, carrying it as a gift. And in our day, frankincense is still considered a precious gift. So harvesting frankincense is a real skill and a livelihood that's been passed down through generations of family. And the reasons that it's so expensive is because of the labor intensity of harvesting it, as well as the the fact that they've got to only score the tree a few times in the year to get that beautiful resin out. And obviously the trees have to grow for many, many years. So very, very precious. The best frankincense in the world comes from the Boswellia tree. And there's different variations of the Boswellia tree. And in the doTERRA frankincense, we have 3 varieties. We have Boswellia farina, Boswellia cartea, and Boswellia sacra. So that's 3 varieties in there. So we know how pure doTERRA oil is, and a truly pure frankincense oil can be both applied topically as well as taken internally in a capsule or under the tongue. If you take frankincense internally, it nourishes and can help heal deep organ cells, particularly those associated with the throat, the kidney, the liver, the digestive and genital tracts. And the man who wrote this book, he said, given all the research done on this powerful oil, he said if he had cancer, he would definitely be taking frankincense, but he already takes it every day as a preventative measure. So you can take it, obviously, one drop's fine a day as a preventative, and obviously there's higher protocol if you are using it as a medicinal thing to support something. You would take a bit more in the day, but obviously we can help you with that if anyone needs some help or guidance on what to take. But just looking there, the benefits of frankincense helping, we know it's an oil for the brain, and the reason it's an oil for the brain is because one of the constituents in it is called sesquiterpenes, and this can actually cross the blood-brain barrier and can enter the brain and help oxygenate and help to support brain cells as well. So it's a really so sesquiterpenes enable it to go beyond the blood-brain barrier. It may help to oxygenate the pineal and pituitary glands, and it increases the activity of leukocytes defending the body against infection. Frankincense may also help a person have a better attitude, which may help to strengthen the immune system. So I think I need frankincense. It can help with focus, energy, minimizing distractions and improving concentration. Sammy always said, if you've ever played the game Double and you want to cheat, just put a drop of frankincense on your thumb and put it on the roof of your mouth, and you will be ahead of everyone else. Try it. See who wins, because it really does require focus, that game, doesn't it? So as well as mental clarity, it's also useful for things like wounds that may not have taken a while to heal. It's known as the healer. So great for skin problems, great for inflammation of any sort of muscle aches and pains, bone pain, anything, you can think it's got all the uses. So if in doubt, use frankincense, and can help reduce blemishes as well as supporting sleep. So just trying maybe a drop or 2 under the tongue to see how you feel after. You can use it in make your own face serums, use it in a massage oil. It blends lovely with sandalwood and vetiver and cinnamon, spicy oils, as well as like wild orange and bergamot as well. Okay, and here are some of the serums, but I'll put this in the group after if anyone likes making their own skin serums using these beautiful oils. And that's just that's the tears that come out of the tree, and then it's dried and then steam distilled when it's the little golden nuggets there as well. And a lovely quote there: on a day-to-day level, it may be called upon, frankincense, for states of mental agitation and worry, or whenever the mind is distracted and overwhelmed by a cacophony of thoughts. I love that word, cacophony. And headache relief balm, or we know that it's one of the things that we use along with either peppermint, deep blue, frankincense or lavender. Those 4 oils can be used if we have head tension a lot or any sort of discomfort. We can try them all or try a few of them together, and even copaiba as well. Can't forget copaiba. So that's lovely. These are some of the uses. I just tried to screenshot from the book, the Modern Essentials book. If anyone has got it or hasn't got it, I would recommend it. It's a really good read. We can see some of the the brain, issues that many people suffer with. And we're not saying frankincense is a miracle cure or anything like that. We wouldn't claim that, but we know that anything from nature that has been made for us is only going to help our body. So it will only do it good, and the body knows how to utilize these wonderful little molecules, and it will go to where it needs to go in the body. And some lovely research there on some scientific research there for many different ailments and problems, and it can be used all three ways. Okie doke. So that was frankincense. I was going to make some bath bombs, but my molds haven't come in time, so I just thought I would put it out there and I will try and make some, because I used to love Lush bath bombs, but they're like £4 or £5 each, and I thought I'm going to make my own. So if anyone wants to do it as a little project with the kids or just for themselves, these are the molds that you can buy, and these are some of the ingredients that you need, and then you've got unlimited amount of essential oil mixes that you can use, but it's really important that you pack it tightly so it doesn't crumble, and let it dry for 24 to 40 hours. So I will be the guinea pig and try it out, but if anyone's tried it and has any tips, please let us know after. I think that's the end of the slide. Yes, lovely. So before we go on to the quiz, has anyone got any questions on how to use anything, or anything to do with ordering, or anything to do with any ailment, or even a nice story that you have that you've tried with frankincense or anything? Feel free to unmute. Miss Carol?
Yeah, I do the frankincense mix, what you said, with, I get headaches quite a lot. So I do the frankincense, the deep blue, copaiba, peppermint. I don't know if there's another one. So I do it in my temples, my forehead, sometimes behind my ears. I don't know if that does any good in the nape of my neck. And I do think it works. I've got gut issues, so I can't really take much in the way of painkillers.
Yeah.
So I find that I can do that naturally without having to resort to the painkillers.
Fabulous. That's great tips. Thank you. Yeah, I often forget to take all them, and I just think of peppermint, but I should really be using them all when I've got a headache. Yeah.
One of the things I think you sent was like the peppermint activates it or makes the other ones work better or something.
Yeah, it like drives it, doesn't it? Drives it forward. Yeah. Yeah. And as we know, frankincense is just, it's lovely for children, isn't it, as well? It's so gentle. So often when they've got any chest problems, I always say, if you've got air or eucalyptus, add frankincense with it, because it can be really restoring for children as well. Just if in doubt, just add frankincense to anything. That's why we need so much of it. For free, ideally. Anyone else got anything to share? No. Okay, so we're going to go on to the quiz questions. So have your pens and papers ready. There's up to 25 points available, but there's 12 questions. So just try your best, and we're going to start with, I'm going to say the first four and then move on to Alison. So question 1, and this is for 3 points max, but if you get 2 of them right or 1 of them right, just 1 point, it's fine. What 3 species of the boswellia tree is doTERRA's frankincense oil taken from? Do you remember the 3 species? You don't have to spell it right if you just have an idea. This will get you. You should have taken some frankincense before this. Okie doke. And the next question is, in question 2, why are sesquiterpenes so special? We talked about the chemical constituent in frankincense. One of them was sesquiterpenes. Why are they so special? What can they do in the body? We've got Marlo, the quiz master, here, haven't we, tonight?
He's my cheerleader.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, mummy. And Rupert helping me do.
Hello, Rupert. Okay, and question 3. Where in the world does the balsam fir tree grow? Okay, and then question 4. This is for up to 5 points, but you can get a point for each of these ingredients. Name the 5 oils in the On Guard blend. Carol's face. So even if you just remember one of them, doesn't matter, put it down.
I think I should have just drank a half bottle of the frankincense before you started this. Oh, dear.
Okay, and then going over to Alison for the next few questions.
Can you hear me okay? Yeah. My Zoom's been dodgy. Right, so question 5. What is the minimum PV needed to earn points on your LRP? Right. Question 6. Which oil blend roller contains balsam fir? I can see people thinking.
I'm gonna give you a clue. It's one of the kids' ones.
Oops. Just change my screen a second. Just checking people are looking up at me a bit more. So number 7, what oil is known as aloes in the Bible? And question 8, what oil is both cooling and warming? Is that me done?
Yes.
Okay,
It's like,
9.
so-
Question 9. What 3 uses is copaiba beneficial for? Okay, question 10. How many rose petals is required to distill 5 ml doTERRA rose oil? A, 242,000, B, 42,000, or C, 14,000. So how many rose petals? Question 11. How many lemons does it take to fill a 15 ml bottle of lemon oil? A, 175, B, 75, C, 35. And last question, question 12. The blend Soluble contains 6 of the world's most precious essential oils. Can you name them? So 6 oils.
Or even just name a few. Just try your best. It's 6 points for that one. Thank you, Lisa. So I'll give you a bit of chance to catch up. Want to see you looking up? Oh no, you're ready. Okay, so I'll ask the question, and if you want to unmute yourselves, it doesn't matter if you do it all at the same time, it's fine. Question 1, do you remember any of the species of the Boswellia tree, up to 3 of them, in the frankincense oil? Or shall I put them in the chat? That might be a good idea, won't it? But if you've got it, let me know.
Is it Qatari, Fareem and Sakra?
Yes, well done. Well done, Julie. Top class. Yeah. I can't even say them. So, Ferrarina, Boswellia carteri, and Boswellia sacra. All right. So if you get one of them, or what sounds like one of them, just put 1 point, or if you've got them all, great, put 3 points. So anyone know why sesquiterpenes are special?
I'm still laughing at that word, you know.
Natalie. Oh, go on.
Sorry. This is just a wild guess. But do they cause the cell to commit like something called apoxiosis, which means that it kills the bad cell, leaving the good cells?
I was going to say it's good, but it's not. It is probably right, but it's not what I had down.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll probably give you a point for that, Julie, because it is right. Jess or Natalie? Shout out.
What is the blood-brain barrier?
Yeah.
Well done, Natalie.
And
Okay.
also enter into the cell to oxygen it.
Yeah, I'll give you a point for that. Any of those? 1 point. Well done. That was brilliant. So now we know why it's the oil for the brain, don't we? If it crosses the blood-brain barrier. So, anyone know where the balsam fir grows in the world? What country? Natalie, are you still got your hand up from last time or this time?
Is it Canada?
Canada, yes. You could have Canada or North America for that one. Well done. Okay. And can anybody name the 5 oils or one of the oils in the On Guard blend?
Is it? I'll just say one.
Yeah.
Wild orange.
Yep, it's like the Watchtower, isn't it? Share it out. Go on.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Cinnamon?
Clove.
Yes, clove, cinnamon, that's 3.
Rosemary.
Rosemary, yeah, 4.
Mir.
What was that?
Mir. I don't know in English.
Oh, in English.
Mir. M-Y-R-H-E. But anyway.
Okay, it's eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus, yeah.
Yeah. There's 2 types of eucalyptus, one that you can't take internally, one that you can. And obviously the On Guard's got the one you can. I think it's globulus and one's rhodacea, which is in the air, which we can't take. Is that right? Yeah, I always get mixed up. So in case you're just wondering, I'm drinking eucalyptus, it's okay. So that's up to 5 points for if you've got any of those right. So what, so for the newbies, you won't get this, but it's fine. What is the minimum PV needed? So when we do a loyalty, a monthly order, what's the minimum that we need to earn points to get points? What number?
200.
200.
Is it?
You will get points on that, but there's
125.
50.
50. You got 50.
50?
50, that's it, 50 PV.
Ah,
200 gets you the points as well as a frankincense this month. So yeah. Okie doke. And does anyone know what oil blend contains balsam fir? Anyone have a wild guess on that?
Farmer.
Is it
Karma? Anyone else?
got pine in?
Yeah, so do you know the name of the roller?
I'm just taking a guess. Is it Tamer?
No, keep going.
Rescuer.
No. Think of the trees, grounded.
Oh, balance.
Tamer.
It's steady.
Oh, steady.
Steady. Has anyone got steady? Lisa, you don't count. Cheat. Okay. Yeah, so Tamer, sorry, not Tamer, Steady is the grounding blend for kids. It's like the balance for kids, and it mentions it's good for kids with ADHD, balance, things like that, mood swings. It can be really grounding for them, so it's a lovely one. Next question. What oil is known as aloes in the Bible? This was from the October Zoom. Anyone remember that?
Was it anything to do with frankincense on there?
No.
Oh, hyssop was my first thought, and then I thought lemongrass.
Okay, keep going.
And both wrong. Oh well.
Yeah, never mind. Nice
I
try,
tried.
though. It was sandalwood.
ah.
Ah,
So when you do your Bible reading next, you see aloes, think, oh, sandalwood. Okie doke. And what oil is both cooling and warming?
Deep blue?
It is,
Yeah.
yes. I
Deep
should have put
blue.
single oil, so I'll give you a point for that. Any single oils that's cooling and warming?
Wintergreen.
Peppermint.
Peppermint, yeah, peppermint's the one. But if you got deep blue, we'll give you that because it does the same as well.
Is it just 1 point?
1 point, yeah. Yeah,
Either way, the peppermint or deep blue.
yeah, just 1 point, yeah. Okay, and what are 3 uses for papaya that's most beneficial for?
pain.
Pain, yes, that's number 1.
Inflammation.
Inflammation, yeah.
Memory.
Anxiety, that was number 2. So pain and inflammation I put together as like 1 use. Anxiety.
Skin.
Skin, yes. So it's
Skin.
brilliant for the skin, brilliant for pain, brilliant for anxiety. So you need to get it. It's so good. That's great. So up to 3 points on that one. Anyone have a guess of how many rose petals need to take into a 5 ml bottle? For a while.
1,400.
1,000. Did you say how many? 1,400. That wasn't an option.
14,000.
14,000. Anyone else?
32,000.
What did you say, Julie?
Was 32,000 down?
42 was.
Or 42?
The correct answer, it takes 242,000 rose petals
Wow.
to make a 5 ml bottle of rose. And that's why it's so expensive. Does anyone know the price of a bottle of rose?
It's over 100, isn't it?
It's about-
£292.
£292.
Wow.
I'll get a point for that.
Good one, Jill.
I've got 2,042 for that answer. Is that right?
It was 242,000. That's the correct answer. So if you got that, you can have a
I've
point.
just missed a 0. I'm not very good. So I've got 2042. So I've just
Right.
missed. What is that?
All
It
right,
was the
yeah,
one.
you can have it, Brenda.
It was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, have it. Yeah, you can have that. How many lemons does it take to make a 15 ml bottle of lemon oil?
175.
Any more?
75.
75. It takes 75 lemons. Okay. That's great. And then last question, Sally Bell. It used to be called Immortelle. It's the roller, the anti-aging roller. What name 6 of the precious oils in it? Anyone have any idea?
Is one frankincense?
Yes, 1 point.
Lavender.
I think it's,
Baby.
let me just double check.
Mm.
1 sec. I should have it in front of me, shouldn't I? Anyone else? Frankincense, lavender.
Helichrysum, whatever it's called.
Yeah, so frankincense is one,
Yay.
lavender is another one, helichrysum, yes, is in it. That's 3.
Sandalwood?
Yes, 4.
Rose?
Yes, 5.
Hmm.
1 more.
Geranium.
The last one is myrrh.
So that's why I was saying MYRH.
I see. Yes, I wondered if it was that. Yeah, myrrh in French. Yeah.
Not me.
Lovely. So if you tot up your totals, and it should be a maximum 25. Okay, so has anyone got 10 points? Any more 12 points? Anyone for 12? 11?
12.
Oh, I've got 17.
Oh, right, go. Okay, anyone got more than 17? Okay.
I'm still counting. I think I got 17.
Okay. Might have a tie there.
Well, oh no, I didn't get that one. 3, 4.
Right, so less than 17, who's got 16? 15? 14? Or just shout out whatever you've got above 12.
Actually, I've got 19.
You've got 15, Jess. Rafi. That's great. And Julie's got 19. So anyone got between 15 and 19?
17 I got.
17, Kerry.
I can't count though, so.
Is anyone else still working it out? Are you all done? Right. Okay, so Julie, you get the rose hydrosol.
Oh, thank you.
And Kerry, you get the citrus bliss deodorant and bath bar.
Oh, just what I need. Thank you.
And yes, you get the On Guard hand mist and the holder for it for prams.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. How exciting.
Great stuff. Oh, thank you all. I'm just going to stop sharing.